It was her wedding anniversary, but there was no celebration, no cake, no candles, no laughter. Instead, Sarah sat by the window of her tiny apartment, wearing the same pale blue dress she wore 5 years ago, her hands wrapped around a chipped teacup filled with lukewarm water. Her husband, Daniel, had died 2 years earlier in a car accident on his way home to surprise her with flowers. That night, she stared at the city lights, alone. But something within her heart whispered, "Be happy in every situation." She closed her eyes, and she smiled. Be happy in every situation. This story isn't just about pain. It's about rising above it. It's about choosing peace, even when life feels unfair. Because happiness is not about perfection. It's about perspective. Sarah had always been a woman of quiet strength. She never needed grand things, just warmth, kindness, and the people she loved. When she married Daniel, a young schoolteacher with a laugh that filled the room. Their dreams were simple: a small home, children, evening walks, and coffee on the porch. They didn't have much money, but they were rich in smiles, in shared silence, in morning prayers whispered over burnt toast. Their happiness was homemade. Then came the day that changed everything. It was raining when the knock came at her door. A police officer. A gentle voice. A tragedy. Daniel was gone. Just like that. No goodbyes. No last words. For months, Sarah didn't speak. Her friends tried to reach out. Neighbors offered food. But she couldn't taste anything. She would sit in Daniel's chair at night, his sweater draped over her shoulders, inhaling what was left of him. And yet, every night, before falling asleep, she would whisper, "I trust you, Allah," even when it hurts. Because Daniel had once said, "When it rains, look for the rainbow. And if you can't find one, be the rainbow." Slowly, life nudged her forward. She started volunteering at the local children's hospital, telling stories to children with cancer. She planted a small garden on her balcony, where butterflies would often rest. She took up a job at the library, surrounded by books and soft-spoken visitors. She laughed again, softly, at first. One day, a little girl at the hospital looked at Sarah's smiling face and asked, "Why are you always happy?" Sarah knelt down and said gently, "Because I know sadness too well. And I've learned that even in sadness, there's always something to smile about, even if it's just a child's question." You see, Sarah never forgot her pain. She just chose not to live inside it. Life didn't become easy for her. The grief never fully left. But her heart learned to dance again, softly, kindly, with gratitude. Because she understood something powerful. We don't wait for happiness to come. We create it, even in brokenness. We don't smile because everything is perfect. We smile because we believe everything has a purpose. So, what does it mean to be happy in every situation? It means smiling when the world gives you a reason to cry, thanking Allah even when your hands are empty, choosing patience over panic, planting joy in someone else's heart when yours feels hollow, remembering that hardships come with hidden gifts. Sarah's story isn't about having an easy life. It's about having a beautiful heart. And maybe today, that's the reminder we all need. You don't have to wait for perfect circumstances. Just take a deep breath, look around, and say, "Alhamdulillah, I choose happiness, even here." If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a little light today. And always remember, happiness is a decision, not a destination.